talk to on the commodity side says whatever happens has to follow what's going to happen with the dollar.
Yeah, you know, if we just take a step back and look at a dollar from a long-term perspective, it's really amazing. Some of the counter currencies, it took 1.5 currencies to buy the dollar just 2 or 3 years ago. Now they're all pretty much at parity. Swiss franc, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, yen. It's just an incredible sight. And if the bears are correct, if we go into this massive deflationary cycle in the U.S. economy for 2 or 3 years, it's not at all inconceivable to think that it may take $2 to buy a euro all the way in the long run. That having been said, on a very short-term basis, which is where we operate, when I see the cover story of the Wall Street Journal, which usually relegates the currency section to C6 of its paper, even though we are the biggest market in the world, no, you know...
You're not tooting your own horn. Go ahead.
Exactly. But, you know, no bitterness over there.
Right.
But anyways, the fact that they go to the front page today with a dollar story tells me we're very, very close to an intermediate-term top. ECB is also getting very, very concerned at this 155 level. We're probably going to take out the 155. We may go to 56 if you know, if things still remain relatively negative for the dollar. But I think we're very close to coming in and having a retrace rally back to the 150 at these levels.
Chris, would that help on crude, or would you actually need to see? I mean, we've seen some anecdotal signs, right, or very minimal statistical evidence that people are driving less, gas consumption may be coming down. But would dollar strength be enough to bring back crude, say, 10, 15%, or would you actually need to see changes in behavior?
I think in the short term, you definitely would see crude react to a stronger dollar. I think in the longer term, you are beginning to see signs of demand evisceration. You're seeing, you saw the Walmart numbers last week, and what was interesting about that, while same-store sales were stronger, it was all based on ticket, not on traffic. Meaning people are, at least anecdotally, spending more time at the store, making fewer trips, spending more per trip. That's really an indicator that there's a very good possibility that demand is beginning to slow and consumers are being, at least beginning to make subconscious decisions about gasoline prices.
In a word, Chris,
I think that will continue.
In a word, Chris, too late to go long on oil, yes?
At this point, I would
Yes.
I would not be going long here.
Philip, too late to go long on gold?
I would say you can speculate up to about 1,010. I get a little nervous up in that region.
And Boris, too late to go long on gold?
Yes, too late to go long on euro right now, yes.
Good.